bookish besties. Where did I put my coffee? Wait, where's my coffee? Found it. Hi friends, welcome back to another video. As you guys know, it's Christmas time. It's the Christmas season. I have not posted reading holiday books for a week yet. It is the last day of Bookmas. It's December 12th and I have not read like any this month because of Bookmas and editing and filming, and you know how that goes. I cannot tell you how overjoyed I am to start a book today and just read and finish it, and I'm probably gonna go crazy. I'm just so excited to read. We are going to be reading holiday Christmas books. I am so excited. Last year I read 3 holiday Christmas books during December, and it was when I was right getting into booktube, and it was so much fun. So I'm so excited to do it again this year. I kind of want to do this vlog a little bit different, so it's going to be a reading vlog, but I'm not going to tell you my reviews of each book, I believe, until the end of the video. I saw Destiny did that and I really like that style. I so agree with her. A lot of times I need to sit on a book and really figure out my thoughts and my ratings, my reviews, so I'm gonna do that. But the first one that we're going to start with is Santa, Sunrises, and Suspicions by Tanya Kepps, I believe. This one is actually on Kindle Unlimited. I am about 30% of the way through that book. It's actually a really short one if you guys want to read it or check it out. Thus far, it is really funny. It's really good. It's kind of like a cozy mystery. I will say 30% of the way through the book, you can tell that it's a part of a really big cozy mystery series. There are some things that I totally have no idea what she's talking about, or, you know, you just feel like you've kind of missed out. You're like the new friend coming in, and you don't get all of like the past jokes. That's kind of where I'm at. I've talked about it a little bit in my day in the life video. It was like a reading vlog, but basically it's about the main character, May. She's a part of this laundry, I think they're called the Laundromat Ladies Club? Laundry Club Ladies? Something like that. No. And the church that they're going to is actually putting on a Christmas play. And while they're taking a break before rehearsal, this close-knit group of ladies decides to go to the laundromat and just play some cards. And while they're playing cards, they find out that a huge snowstorm is coming in and they're advised to stay inside. And the girls are like, oh my gosh, there's this one lady named Neva, and she is at the church rehearsing because she is so ambitious. She's like a go-getter, but also she's known as the town and the church gossip, but also a habitual liar. But they decide to do the good thing because they're like, we're gonna cancel rehearsal because we need to make sure everyone's safe. So they decide to go to church to let Neva know. Well, they get to church and Neva has been murdered. May and her little group of like laundry ladies, they love to solve crimes and mysteries, like they're known for that. And so now they're taking on this case, trying to figure it out. That's where I'm at right now. I'm very excited to keep reading this one. Let's get started on Santa, Sunrises, and Suspicions. Just like that, we are done with our first Christmas book of this video. I just finished Santa, Sunrises, and Suspicions. This one was a fun one. Time to pick out our next book. I'm so excited. I have some more that I want to read on my Kindle, but I feel like for the sake of this video, I need to pick one on my shelf. And so I'm gonna practice self-control right now. We're over here at my bookshelves. I have my Christmas books right here, and we're gonna pick our next one. I'm gonna grab the ones that I'm between, and then we'll choose from there. This is so hard because I have a lot of them. Wait, I don't know what I want to read. There's so many Christmas books. I think I've have decided the next one that I want to read. This is actually so hard because I have a lot on my list that I really want to read, but one of these I'm kind of saving for a later video. So I think I'm gonna hold off on this one. I kind of want to read this one. It's called One Day in December, and this sounds really good. It says 2 people, 10 chances, 1 unforgettable love story. Pretty sure the main character and the love interest, they locked eyes when she was getting on a train, and it was like love at first sight, but the train went on and she never saw him again until I think like 10 years later. She is at a Christmas party and her best friend comes up to her, is so excited to introduce her to her new boyfriend, and it happens to be the guy that the main character locked eyes with. And it just sounds really good. I feel like it's gonna be more than just a romance. Yeah, I think this is the one we're gonna start with. I just picked this one up on a whim, so I think this is gonna be fun.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Immediately, first sentence, love her writing. She literally says, it's a wonder everyone who uses public transport in winter doesn't keel over and die of germ overload. Literally. I'm loving this immediately.
The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give them a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah. There's room at the table for big and for small. All the fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing.
Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. I've got my tea. I'm drinking it out of this pumpkin mug. I have this really cute candy cane Starbucks cup, but I'm opting for this cute little pumpkin because my mom just got it for me and I love it so much. So we're just gonna pretend this is a candy cane. It's 11:30. I'm just now getting around to reading today. I am not that far in. I'm on page 60. I am loving this book so much so far. It's so entertaining and so, I don't know, it's just really funny and really cute and really good. The only interesting thing right now, and I'm curious to see if this will change as I continue on with the story, I don't like the love interest at all. I don't like him. I'm hoping to read a lot today. Maybe, I don't know if we can finish it, but I'm gonna try and get like halfway. And I have a doctor's appointment at like 3 o'clock, so I feel like if we can read a lot until 3, that would be a really good goal. See how far we can make it. And all of my meetings with my doctor are on Zoom, so it's really nice. I don't have to go anywhere. I just have to hop on a Zoom call. Let's get some more reading of One Day in December. Her to a little pixie That might be one of the cutest things I've ever read in a book. That is so cute. And I know exactly what he's talking about. I was obsessed. I loved those little pixies as a kid too.
Is there anything you're missing?
The one thing that's bothering me, this is no spoiler, but you know that he is with her best friend. I think one of the reasons why I don't like the love interest is because every single time you're getting his point of view, he's like lusting after her, but he's literally in a relationship. And I just feel like that's so disrespectful.
Let's make a present for us to show you and me is destiny. As we dance with the chills for free, just to know that I'm not alone. Let's meet the sun, it's getting cold.
I have so many thoughts and feelings towards this book. I don't even know how to like digest it all right now. My sister-in-law is about to come over for the night, so I will update you guys tomorrow and then we'll pick our new book, but I just need to really think over this because this was so unexpected. We'll talk tomorrow. Everyone, I finished One Day in December last night, and this book, I wish I could do like a whole spoiler section. Part of me wants to because I have so many things that I loved and hated about this book, and I just can't wait to share my thoughts and opinions. And then this morning I have this book club over on Patreon called Cozy Chapters Book Club. We are actually doing reading sprints this morning. So we're reading for 3 hours and it has been so fun. Actually, our book club pick of the month is The Family Game. This is a thriller, but it's like a holiday thriller. I'm actually reading this one today during our reading sprints and it is so fun. I love our reading sprints so much. And so I have been doing that all morning and I am on page 80 and I started it this morning. So hopefully, I would love, it would honestly be awesome if I could finish this today. It's not super long, it's like a little over 300 pages, so I think we could do that. So far, I'm enjoying this book. This thriller is about this young woman named Harriet, and she's from London. I think she's from London. And she's moved to New York because of her fiance. They just got engaged and she loves him so much. They've been together for a little over a year now. She was an orphan growing up. They're just filthy rich. His family has been for a long time. Anyway, so they basically have this castle. I don't even want to call it a mansion, it's like a castle. Her fiance has definitely distanced himself from his family. He kind of had some issues with his dad, and so he just really wants to distance himself from his family. And now that he's engaged, his family's trying to fix things and really pull him back in. So they end up going to Thanksgiving dinner that is hosted by his family, and she gets to know them, she meets them for the first time. It is just creepy. And then her future father-in-law invites her to go into his study, and he gives her this tape that she thinks is a book that he has written and worked on, because she is an author and she's a best-selling author. And so she's like, oh, okay, he's just gonna give me his book that he's been working on. She quickly finds out that it's not just a thriller, it's a confession to a crime that he's done. And I am just there's so many things that I'm loving about this book right now. I'm really liking it. And then at the end of this video, I will give you my thoughts on everything, because I kind of like that new style, so I can kind of really sit and think on my ratings for a little bit. guys. Okay, if I look a little bit different, it's because I finished the reading sprints with the Patreon group. I'm actually about to talk about that, and then right afterwards, I actually met up with my girlfriends. I love all of them so much. Just with how busy stuff has been recently, I haven't seen them, well, I haven't seen some of them in like a week, which doesn't sound like that much, but I missed them a lot. All of us were able to get together and we got coffee, we caught up, it was so fun. I'll put up a little picture right here of us hanging out, grabbing coffee. So I guess I'll update you guys on the family game. Not much has changed as far as the update. Like, she is still figuring out how to start listening to this tape. I would love to try and finish it tonight. My brother comes into town at like 2 a.m. So I think we'll have enough time to read. But right now I'm about to go hang out with Ian, do some Christmas shopping, and then I'll come back and continue reading the family game. Right now, my thoughts, I am really enjoying this book. Like, it is really good. I like the pacing. I just feel like there's gonna be a big plot twist. Like, you know when you just know that someone has a secret and you're just waiting for it to blow up? That's what I'm waiting for. Hello, everyone.
Can I give a little...
Yeah. Ian and I exchanged like one present early just for fun.
Oh, I guess I can go grab that.
Oh, yeah. We exchanged one present early just for fun. And so one of my favorite like core memory, my mom and I baking cookies like a few days before Christmas. And she's like, go open a present right now. It's on the tree. Go open it. I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm like, what? And I went down there and she was like, I think we could really use it for this moment, like right now. So I go down there, I'm like, what? I unwrap it. Mistletoe, Justin Bieber's new CD, new album.
You guys jammed out to it.
We jammed out to it. And that was like core memory, so exciting. I got to open a present early. So I'm like, do you not open a present early? And then we did. And Ian, this is so cute. Well, it all stemmed because I accidentally looked at a receipt and I saw this thing on it. And so
I'm so mad about that.
sorry.
No, that's not your fault. That's mine.
No, it's okay. I shouldn't have been looking at it. This is like the Barnes & Noble jelly cat. I don't know if it's an actual jelly cat, but look how cute. It's literally peppermint mocha.
What do you call him?
I call him Coco Carl.
Coco Carl.
Coco Carl. He's so cute. I love him so much. He goes on my bookshelf. I've been debating getting this for like
a month.
Since they put it out, yeah. Like the beginning of November.
He's been there since October.
Oh, then October.
I had a whole cases, dude. Just cases.
Yeah.
And then Ashlynn got me. This is a series that I just came across to my attention recently. But it's called The Accursed Kings, and this is the first book, The Iron King. This is by Maurice Druyon, blurbed by George R.R. Martin to be the original Game of Thrones.
That's crazy.
I think this was written sometime in the 50s. The foreword is by George R.R. Martin. Good night.
Whoa.
1956.
Oh my gosh.
So, but I guess these are even better at the politics, if you can believe it.
I know, I'm excited for you to read it.
So I'm very excited. But one thing I did want to say, for those of you who are Sarah J. Maas fans, it's beginning. It's starting. Assassin's Blade.
Ian's reading Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's getting to it before me.
Yeah, when I was buying these for your birthday, I thought, I can't wait to, I'm just gonna do it before she does. I have to. I'm not gonna wait around.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's coming. We'll look for that.
Get ready for that. I am so excited. But now, I gotta read it soon so I can watch your vlog.
Yeah, because there will be spoilers.
Yeah, I'm so excited. We're back home, as you can tell. I'm about to read for a bit. I kind of want to finish the family game. My brother comes in, like, really late tonight. Actually, technically, tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna try and stay up for a bit and read. It's Saturday night, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to get back to it, get reading again. Let me put Coco Carl up. Is it on? Hi everyone. So I wasn't planning on filming, as literally you can tell. I have been reading The Family Game, and I haven't updated you guys because yesterday I didn't read any. My brother came into town. Right now it's the next day, nighttime, and I have picked up The Family Game again. I'm on page 162, and I just have to film right now because I am so scared. I know. I am actually so scared right now. I have forgotten just how thrillers give you that feeling where it just scares the crap out of you. That's where I'm at right now. I am terrified. I personally have never read a thriller like this before. Ever. Not saying that there isn't one like this out there, but wow, I am actually so scared right now. It is so gripping. Like, I'm so scared right now. I love it right now. I hope it keeps up the momentum because I'm loving it. So I just wanted to update you guys, and I wasn't planning on filming, but here we are. Everyone, I apologize for the really weird lighting right now as we are approaching the shortest day of the year. It is like early afternoon and it already looks pretty dark outside. Today has been so much fun. I have actually just been reading pretty much all day. I lost my bookmark, but I'm almost done with the book. I don't know if you can really tell, so I just have like a little makeshift bookmark. I have like 40 pages left. Every single time that I try and put this book down, because I need to go do something, I can't put it down. I haven't had that feeling in such a long time where you just cannot put the book down. That has been such a lovely surprise. I had to literally pry myself away from this book earlier. So now we are at, I feel like, the climax. I was like, okay, I have to stop here so that the next time I pick it up, I can just binge the rest of it, which is what we are about to do. I figured I would do my review of all of the books that I read during this holiday reading vlog in front of the Christmas tree, because I never really sit here and this is a holiday like Christmassy vlog, so might as well. The first one was Santa Sunrises and Suspicions. I read it on my Kindle. That was an interesting one. That was a short, just a kind of a short little story. I'm sure you guys remember what the gist of that one, what it's about. It's a part of this really big series, and for hopping into it, not knowing anything that previously had happened, I felt like I wasn't too lost, but there are just some things that I was like not caught up on, but I didn't really feel that lost. I loved the banter. I thought it was pretty funny, but it was just really short and straight to the point. I wouldn't say it's a book that's gonna stick with me. I would say it was just a really fun, cozy mystery holiday read. Like that, I would pretty much just leave it at that. I don't know why 3 stars seems really high, but I didn't dislike it, so it feels wrong giving it anything less. I'm really still confused on my rating for this one because I didn't hate it whatsoever. There's just nothing that really stood out about it. That's so mean. I liked the characters, but yeah, just didn't feel attached to any of them really. Like I wasn't super invested in the story, and it was just like, it was pretty fast paced, but it also was slow. I just felt a little bit bored at times, which I know is just cozy mystery, so that's expected. But that's my thoughts, feelings on Santa Sunrises and Suspicion. One Day in December by Josie Silver. This was one of my most unexpected reads of the year as far as like rating wise. I did not think I would love this book, let alone just a holiday Christmas read, as much as I did. I have been waiting to share my thoughts and feelings on this book for a few days now, and now that I finally can, I'm at a loss for words. This book was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I did not film this part, I didn't get it on camera, but I was crying at times. I was also PMSing, so there are other natural factors that could have influenced that as well, but I was crying at points. I was laughing. Like, this was so much more than a romance. Honestly, it felt like just beautiful literary, like general fiction. I just looked up some of the reviews on Goodreads to see what other people are saying. Oh my gosh, this does not have the greatest reviews that I've seen on Goodreads, which I am really shocked. I don't know, I loved this book, but I do have a lot of thoughts that I want to share. So this book took me through every single stage, every single emotion. But at the same time, there are some things where I'm like, it seems a little bit unrealistic. Like for instance, the whole premise of the book is this girl makes eye contact when she's on a bus and he's at the bus stop. And they make eye contact. It's like immediately love at first sight, and the bus keeps on moving. They never see each other, and they never get to talk, anything like that. So she has been looking for this guy for a few years at this point, maybe a couple of years. They run into each other. They meet again at a Christmas party that they're having at their apartment, and he is her best friend's new boyfriend. And then you just see like the next 10 years play out, and oh my gosh, it was beautiful, beautifully written. I am obsessed with her writing. I was kind of confused, so you guys know how I am about spice. Like I don't like any sexual scenes or rating it, anything like that, but if it's like skippable, then it doesn't really take away for me. But if it just is said or just happens out of nowhere, just a phrase comes up and it just feels unwarranted, that's where it can really tank a rating for me. That happened throughout this book a few times. I don't know, I'm going back and forth on my rating because you guys know how I feel about that. My favorite character was actually her best friend. I loved her. I wasn't the biggest fan of the main character, and then the guy that she like locks eyes with in the beginning of the book, I am not a fan of him, like at all. I was not liking him. I liked the main character, loved how flawed they were, but also they did things where I'm like, that's so not cool, like that's so not okay. It was just hard to root for these characters when they're doing things that morally I'm like, no, I can't. That's why I loved it so much, because my feelings about it are just so complex. I loved it and I hated parts, and I cried and I laughed. So beautiful. It feels like a 5-star, which is so crazy to say. I'm going to lean towards like a 4.75, no lower. I cannot do any lower. This is one of my favorite books ever. It was so good. This was such a wild ride, and I would see why some people would not like it. So that totally makes sense to me, but I really, really liked it. And then the family game, what I just finished. This was definitely a holiday read, which was fun. It was a fun holiday thriller. It was a lot. It was a lot. I would say for like 90% of it, I was obsessed with it. I'm like, is this gonna be a 5-star? Like, this is amazing. I felt so deeply invested in the characters. Like, I loved these characters so much. I was actually so scared reading most of the book. I don't know how I feel about it. I did not like the plot twist, and I know this is a thriller, and I know I should expect it, but I'm not okay with it. But then there are some points, like towards the end of the book, I feel like there are some things that go unanswered. Even now, I'm gonna have to go watch reviews of people that have read The Family Game because I've been avoiding it, but now I need to watch reviews and I need to talk to the girls in the Patreon because I don't know how to feel or think. I really liked the writing, like it was super fast paced. I was like so about it up until that point. I thought we were gonna have such an epic ending. I loved the characters in it. My rating might change from what I'm feeling right now, maybe a 4. And I'm so glad I read it because I did love it. I loved it, loved it, loved it. Those are all the books that I read during this week of holiday reading. This was so much fun. I love you guys so very much. This month has been so much fun. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And if I don't see you before Christmas is here, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!